Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Don't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on TIKI clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. TIKI told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Shots ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. TIKI tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on TIKI clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. TIKI told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Shots ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. TIKI tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show. Don't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on TIKI clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. TIKI told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Shots ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. TIKI tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show. Don't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show. Don't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on TIKI clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. TIKI told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Shots ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. TIKI tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show. Don't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Don't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on TIKI clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here? Better calm that down. TIKI told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. I'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. TIKI tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Don't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Don't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on TIKI clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here? Better calm that down. TIKI told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. I'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. TIKI tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Don't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Tiki Talk episode 14 AMA. Just wanted to check first that everyone can hear me properly first on the live stream. So I'll just make sure everything's working correctly first. But looks like we got a couple people here already, 30 people. Very nice to see. So just give me a moment here. Yeah, it's all looking good. Beautiful. Alrighty. So first off, just like to introduce what we're kind of going to be going over today. So today we'll be kind of having a collaboration with the Banker Doge team in our AMA. So I believe we do have Paul Lambert here from the Banker Doge team, and I've unmuted you, Paul, as well. But just to give a general update of what we're going to be going over today first in terms of Tiki related stuff is we'll be going over some couple of general updates, more kind of continuing on our last week updates as well, also updates regarding Tiki Dash and its progression and development. We'll also just be going into our general questioning segment as well, and we'll also allow the Banker Doge team to talk as well and answer questions, talk about some of the updates and some of the amazing events they have running at the moment, specifically their NFT charity competition, which is very exciting, and I'll allow their team to talk about that a little bit as well. And definitely coming towards the end of the AMA, we do have our second sweepstake draw ending. And in this, if you're not aware of the sweepstake, we do have our current competition running where we have one BNB prize pool up for grabs currently, and the 5 NFT keys, which are the Tiki NFTs up for grabs, which is really exciting, and we'll be drawing that approximately 1 hour from the start of this AMA. So we will be posting the winners definitely after this is drawn. But yeah, let's get going. If you would like to head over also to the YouTube live stream, if you wanted to see some of the graphics we have, we are running the AMA also live on YouTube. There is a link posted in the main chat of the Tiki Token main chat. Freddie's just posted a link there, so definitely check that out if you like. And we'll jump right into the updates first. So I'm just gonna double check everything's looking good still. Allowed everyone to talk to see who's in here. Beautiful. Damn, it's filling up fast. 41. Very nice to see. Alrighty, let's switch over here to the next slide. Alrighty. So first off, we'll just go over some general updates regarding just everything Tiki related. So with all the amazing upcoming updates, we're currently looking to working with a marketing agency which will provide some promising results for our project. Obviously, nothing is definitely confirmed at this stage, but this is more of just a general marketing update. As a lot of people have been asking about this, we're going to talk about it first. And alongside this, leading up until this big partnership and discussions that we're currently having with these agencies, we'll be pushing out some newer updated banner ads to different audiences around the world on different sites and platforms, which is just going to get our name out a bit more and brand a bit more exposure, especially with our new upcoming updates and what we are as a token and as a project. Also, we are currently planning, and this is one of our kind of bigger and nicer announcements for today, is we're currently planning on doing a nice revamp for the current Tiki token site. And I'll talk the Tiki token finance site to be specific. And I'll talk about this a little bit now. And one of the reasons I brought this up specifically is we were looking over what our site currently is, and it functioned very well in its early stages to provide information to early investors of what we are as a token and what benefits you can ultimately provide. But we saw that this is something that we needed to change as we entering into a new time of our project, and we want to be able to provide enough information of what we are more as a project, what our current vision is, and what upcoming line of products we have, and what we're willing to provide more to investors as a whole rather than just being a token itself. So this is something we definitely want to work on, and this is currently in the planning and design phase. So this is something we're going to be working on in the background alongside our current bigger updates. So this is something definitely to look out for, and we'll progressively announce more updates in the future as we come close to this. Yeah, definitely that. And also with the current NFT update, which I'm definitely super excited for, is we'll also be creating a dedicated website to this. So this will kind of be like a subdomain on my current website as well. So this kind of be like a really cool dedicated site for NFT. It will be totally themed specifically for NFT, and it'll be really cool for investors on the Ethereum network and BSC network to see what NFT is, how it works, and how amazing it can be. It's definitely going to be really cool to get the attention of those newer investors as well. So moving on to the next set of updates, we'll talk about regarding the staking gas fee issues, specifically for staking. Exactly, just to clarify, the BankerDoge team is working is very close to implementing the fix to return the TIKI vault back to a daily redistribution while staking. As you've probably heard, or if you haven't already, their team has already made a fix for this, but they just want to make sure it is working perfectly before it is implemented. So don't feel like they're not giving us what we need. They just want to make sure it is safe for us and all the other vaults that they do have running, that this gas fix is viable and is working completely before it is deployed. So this is something that their team is working really hard on. Yeah, so there's update regarding staking. Also, updates regarding auto invest and multi rewards. This will be slightly delayed as the devs work on changes regarding to the div tracker contract. And in light of these delays, we will also be revising the current roadmap on the website. And this is going to be kind of alongside the previously mentioned website revamp we were talking about, to kind of make it more in line with our current visions and obviously updated timelines and everything, which is completely fine. And yeah, we'll continue going on with that in the future as well. Updates regarding TIKI Dash. This is really cool. We're very close to complete a very complete product. Front-end development is currently being worked on full-time and is really looking to become like the final product that we want to see. And we can't wait to show you more about this as we come closer in the coming weeks. So definitely, look forward to this. It's looking really good. So we can't show you anything yet as things aren't completely finalized, but is coming towards that stage. So definitely look forward to that. So next set of updates, more of information regarding NFT, and there's a lot of kind of confusion. So we just wanted to kind of give a bit more information about this exciting update in the coming weeks. And obviously, so if you aren't aware of this, so we confirmed last week that our TIKI NFTs will be released on the Ethereum network. And also with this exciting news, there's a lot of things we wanted to share with you, obviously. So we wanted to kind of provide you information of what you can kind of expect when minting these NFTs, and what benefits you're provided with as a holder and an investor in the TIKI token project, and also a holder of these TIKIs. So I've got a list here of what you can kind of expect to have. So obviously owning the NFT, own a unique, fierce, and powerful NFT key mask, which is something I'm definitely going to be looking forward to owning. Really cool designs, as you've seen in the teaser we released last week. Also regarding to the limited supply of these NFT keys will have a max of 10,000 NFT keys, can only be minted, and of these 10,000 NFTs, 1,000 of them will be a Genesis rarity. So as expressed last week, there will be different rarities, and 1,000 of them will be this extremely rare Genesis rarity. And obviously, as we continue as we can provide you more information in the coming weeks, this will explain what this entails. But obviously, with enhanced rarity means enhanced effects. But as of now, what's been confirmed, each address can hold a max of 10 NFT keys. And also regarding to the minting fees and where that's actually going, 10% of the Ethereum costs from the sales will actually go into a TIKI buyback wallet. So this will be a separate wallet that is used to actually perform a buyback function on the normal TIKI token. And this is obviously something that has been kind of wanted and desired by a lot of our investors. And we will be implementing this as a feature from the initial minting cost. We're still working on some other details regarding the actual resale fee distribution as well. But for now, this is the confirmed confirmed numbers for the actual minting costs and where their fees are going. Also, another additional 10% of the Ethereum sales will go towards staking rewards in BNB. Obviously, we'll be performing conversion from the Ethereum to BNB and manually inputting this directly into the staking pool. Also, 5% of the sales will also be redistributed to current NFT key holders. So with this as well, if you are an NFT key holder, 5% of those sales will be actually redistributed to you as a holder in BNB. So obviously with this 5% of the sale, the earlier you hold the NFT key, the more you're going to effectively receive. Obviously as you'll acquire more, you'll hold a higher share of the NFT key pool essentially. So this is a really cool way to kind of create a lot of buy pressure for these, as people want to get their hands on these amazing designs and amazing NFTs, and also provide additional rewards on top of it. So yeah, it's pretty much sums up the updates regarding and the more information regarding NFTs for this week. But we will be procedurally releasing more information in the following weeks as well, leading up to the release, as we confirm more information regarding how everything's going to work, and obviously benefit you as a holder and an owner of these NFT keys. So definitely stay tuned for that. But as of now, this is kind of what we've confirmed. Definitely, as one of the big issues and questions was regarding the supply, as we released that big number last week. And a lot of people were confused, and they thought that's how much NFT keys there will be, and this was causing a lot of issues. But we can confirm now that it will be a max of 10,000 NFT keys that can be minted. So that's pretty much effectively the maximum supply that can be created. So awesome. That finalizes the updates this week that we have to provide to you. So we'll move on to the questions segment. But I will allow the Banker Doge team, and I believe Paul Lambert is in here, so he can he's unmuted in here. He can feel free to talk if you like. He can definitely introduce himself to our community if he hasn't already, and kind of talk if you like. So I'll switch back to the main section here.
Yeah, thanks, Jake.
Yeah,
My
no
name is
problem.
Paul Lambert. I'm Director of Operations for Banker Doge, and was invited here so that I know there's been a lot of questions and changes and things going on. So I'm more than happy to talk about any of the updates that are going through, kind of our thought process on development and where we are in that, as well as take any general questions that people have.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you for that, Paul. It's very, very happy that you could join us today as well. But yeah, definitely, if anyone else, if anyone has any questions or anything, definitely feel free to ask. We can start unmuting people. Definitely, you can ask questions in the YouTube channel chat or the main Telegram chat, and we can answer any questions, any concerns you have. Definitely feel free to ask. can be a question for me or Paul. Can be Tiki related, can be Banker Doge related, can be anything related. Definitely don't be too shy to ask. It's no stupid questions. Yeah, so we go to question from Michael. I'll allow you to speak. How's it going, Michael?
Pretty good, man. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, thanks.
Excellent. Just a quick question. I'm not really familiar with the NFT side of cryptocurrency whatsoever. Is there any sort of clarity you would be able to give me on where exactly I can go to purchase the NFT Tiki and all of that? Will it be directly from all of our own sites, or will it be like I need to go off and find the site myself, kind of thing?
Yeah, no, definitely. That's a great question, and that's definitely something I was not really familiar with personally myself. But we will be providing a lot of information coming up to the release of NFT. But basically, how it works is obviously the Tiki token itself is on the Binance Smart Chain, and we will be deploying the NFT contract on the Ethereum network, and we'll be releasing detailed tutorials on how to bridge over your Binance currency to the Ethereum network to purchase these NFTs. But basically, it'll be done in an almost similar way. We aim to have a website where you'll be able to actually mint these NFTs and acquire this randomized NFT, the Tiki NFT. But it will be a pretty seamless process, and we'll try and provide as much support as possible on how to purchase these, but effectively you will be purchasing these NFTs with Ethereum currency. So this is just going to be on the Ethereum network. It's going to be separate from the Binance Smart Chain, but we will be creating integrations between both contracts that allows the reward system explained today to work effectively. I believe from in early release, a lot of the reward distributions explained in today's AMA will be done manually until a automated process is created. But obviously, we're going to be releasing a lot more information in the coming weeks ahead regarding how everything will work as we come to confirm everything. But definitely, we'll be here to help everyone get their hands on these, definitely, especially since I know myself, I'm not a very expert person in NFTs, but don't worry, we'll be there every step of the way once we come up to the release and more information is finalized.
All right, sounds good, man. Thanks for the explanation.
Yeah, no worries at all. So I've got another question from Crypto Corporal. I'll allow you to speak. How's it going today?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing really great, thanks.
Yeah, I just wanted to see, your thoughts on the Banker Doge and Tiki Token partnership, and where do you see it going in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I so far I've been extremely happy with how things have been working so far with both of our teams, and I do believe it is something that's very mutually beneficial, especially with the amazing staking vault that the experts have created for our vault, and it can only grow better from there. Definitely, as both teams grow in size, the dev teams grow, we can kind of see better integrations with how things are working, and it's obviously as we've got their their premium partnership on the staking vault. It's going to be something there that is kind of a additional unique product and service to Tiki holders to get additional rewards for staking their tokens. And as time progresses and both projects kind of grow in the way they work, we can kind of see this being really beneficial on both ends. But that's kind of how I see our partnership being really great in the coming weeks, months, and years to come.
Yeah, that's a great answer, man. Like, I got in Banker Doge first, and seeing how the team handled everything, and if they trust you guys, and I'll definitely be investing in Tiki for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And the way we've seen them grow as a project, especially being a birth from their Ultracoin protocol. They're a very serious and professional group of people, and this is something we're definitely drawn to initially first, and that's why we can see as they're a really great fit for us, especially as we both grow into this crypto space and both our projects meet their goals in the future. So we're definitely very happy to be partnershiped with them. It's a very great fit for us.
Awesome, man. Thanks. Good luck.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for that. Okay, I'm just going to double check the main chat to see if there's any other questions before I unmute anyone else. Start checking the YouTube channel. Sorry, everyone. All right, I'll unmute Wayne. Hey, Wayne, how's it going?
Good, sir. Good to hear from you today. It's like our traditional Saturday conversation is kicking off great as always.
Yeah.
My question is for you and Paul or both. I've been also watching the Banker Doge vaults and incredibly impressed with their version 3 vault that's Banker Doge is using. I've been watching the reflections come in and out of that vault, and how quickly they get distributed is technological marvel. Paul or you and your team should be pretty impressed. Is TIKI going to be one of your version 3 vaults? And if so, how does the migration look? And is it something that is so seamless I'll never know it happened? Or what is the vision on how the migration is going to work?
Yeah, so we are going to upgrade you in terms of semantics. I don't know if it'll be version 3. I think it'll be like a version 3.1 or version 4 or something. We have one other thing that we want to include in there, which is a migration tool. And that's for instances like this. So now, or at least in the past, I should say, for migrations, we've had to do a manual migration, meaning that we have to manually unlock the locked tokens, have everybody withdraw their own funds, and then go over to the new version and put in their new funds and relock. And it's a very not fun process for everybody. It's a little bit of a pain. So we're working on creating an automatic migration tool that will allow us to upgrade vaults for new features without users having to worry about doing all those extra steps. So we plan on including that just to make it easier, because if we were to upgrade right now, we would have to upgrade you and then upgrade you again, which, as I said, right now is a very, unfortunately, messy process. So short answer is yes, we will be including other things in that update as well, and allowing you to automatically update. In terms of the steps for the migration, we have 2 things that we're looking at. The first could be the same migration that we saw in the past as a one-time thing to move you up to the one that will automatically migrate. However, we're also looking at a more elegant solution, which involves, it's a lot more labor intensive on our side, but we might be able to get people over without near as many steps. So we're exploring how that would work and making sure it would still work with security and everything. Obviously, there's the TIKI community has a lot of money invested in this. So anything that we want to implement has to be very thoroughly tested and make sure that everything's compatible. So we're still kind of looking through that, but we're hoping to find a solution that makes it a little bit easier for the TIKI community to migrate into the new one. And then going forward, have it automatically move people over so it's even more seamless.
When you look at your version 3 or 4, or however you end up labeling it, can BNB distributions also be as automatic as your reflection distributions? Or will BNB distributions
So that happens in two different, I guess,
reflections?
Interactions for the vault. So right now, with the version 3 that you see, this is the new version of vaults that have a single reward distribution. In the case of Banker Doge, obviously, it's just distributing Banker Doge, and those are a little bit simpler. We're currently figuring out how to do dual token as well for the same thing. And that will be for ones that do things like TIKI, where you also distribute BNB. And we want that to be a lot easier, and ideally either automatically put it in where you can withdraw whenever you want, or even better, be able to send it directly to the wallet so that you don't even have to worry about it staking. It just automatically goes over. So we're still figuring out which of those would be easier, how we can implement it, and again, going through testing on it. But we are looking to simplify the process for stakers so that it's even easier and more convenient for you guys.
Wonderful. I was hoping to hear you say something to the effect of, at least the conversations there, can we send the BNB directly to the wallet as soon as it is ready to be distributed? So thank you for at least having that on the table, whether it's able to occur or not. I'll let you computer science experts get that figured out.
Yeah, we're always trying to figure out ways to make it a little bit easier for you guys and make it a little bit more enticing. So anytime that something like that comes up, if you guys have suggestions for it, by all means, let us know, so that we can look into, is it possible? How hard would it be? When could we implement it? All those good questions.
Wonderful, thank you. My last question on this topic, then I'll stop monopolizing everybody's time. I know it's do you have a general timetable on when at least testing could be going on in the background, or when a possible completion might be?
For the full upgrade?
Yes, for the migration to distributions, going back to some sort of less than weekly type distributions timeline.
Yeah. I cannot give a timeline, or else Nathaji and Matt would kill me. But what I can say is that is right now getting the dual token distribution is tied for highest priority on our list. So it is something that we are dedicating almost all of our time to get it up and running. So I don't have a timeline on it, but it is the thing that we are consistently working on to get out as soon as possible.
Sir, I greatly accept your answer, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I do not want him to kill you, so I accept. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, we'll let everybody know as soon as we have a timeline that we can commit to, and put that out to the community. Obviously, we want to keep you guys in the loop on all of this. It's very important to get it working. So as soon as we know, we will put it in tweet, put it in the chat here, something to keep you guys in the loop on that.
Exciting. Please keep up the good work, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Paul, for answering that. Yeah, I mean, you definitely understand, like, there's a lot of pressure going on to get this to work to its complete optimized level. But yeah, definitely the way it is working, it is working in its current state. And we definitely understand how important, like, security is and making sure things work. So it's definitely better than just simply rushing out something just because it may work, and definitely understanding that it needs to meet like a criteria before it is send out, because obviously there's something that can work, but it could work a lot better and be a lot less stressful for everyone else in the long run. So yeah, definitely appreciate all the work you're doing there. You'll see Nathaji's come in. Hey, young Nathaji. Oh yeah, I'll unmute you. Sorry about that. You can talk now.
Oh, I apologize for being late, but
No, you're
yeah,
right.
I was just listening, seeing what you were saying, and yeah, if you have any questions for me, I'd be more than happy to answer them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Paul's been amazing. He's been answering a couple of questions as well for everyone, so heaps of appreciation for that as well. Also, Nathaji, if you wanted to talk about the current charity event you're running at the moment, the NFT giveaways, feel free to talk about that as well. No, it's really amazing, for an amazing cause and a really amazing prize pool for those NFTs.
For sure, yeah. I wish we had Aya in here. She could definitely tell you more about the charity itself, because she is the one that's been working very closely with them.
Yeah,
but overall, essentially, instead of our normal donation that we would normally do, we collect some amount of funds for charity, and we usually do a governance proposal for people to vote on where we donate those funds. But for this month, we wanted to do something slightly different. We wanted to host an event. And so what we did was basically a fundraising event. It was our first time attempting to do something like this. So it's definitely been a learning process as well. But we essentially created a variety of pages. And there's a link at the top of both of our websites, Banker Doge and UltraCoin, if you want to look at this fundraiser. but we've essentially partnered with International Animal Rescue. And instead of just giving them some donation funds, which would be helpful either way, we've decided to partner with them, and they've offered to create an animal enclosure in one of their facilities in exchange, or in exchange for a certain size donation. And we decided to kind of convert that into an event. And so that's the event that's going on now. Essentially, we've got a few things going on there. If you want to just make simple donations, we have an address that you can make donations to. But if you wanted to do a little bit more than that, or interact with this fundraiser in a little bit more of an interesting capacity, we have a couple of giveaways, or we have a giveaway and a donation competition, I should say. So the giveaway is if you make a donation of certain sizes to the general donation pool, you're basically entered into a giveaway where you can win certain prizes. So those things include some merch and various other things, including a few NFTs, custom NFTs that we had created. But on that NFT note, if you didn't want to chance it, so to speak, to just get a chance to win the NFT, you wanted to guarantee that you would win one of the NFTs, we also have a donation competition where you can essentially just donate a certain amount of money. And essentially, if you're one of the top 3 donators on one of these NFTs, you basically, each of them has multiple copies minted, and you would receive one of those limited copies. So each of the NFTs, we're only minting, I believe, 5 copies of each one. So 1 is going to the giveaway, 3 are going to the donation competition, and then the final one we're keeping in the vault. Essentially, maybe in the future at some point we'll re-release it as a set with some other NFTs that we've had created or something of that nature. So they're very limited supply. We had them created just for this purpose. And yeah, so that's essentially what's going on right now. Most of it, I believe, is being hosted at ultracoin.io. But there's a link to that from the Banker Doge website as well, if anyone was interested in having a look. And yeah, we have a custom made TIKI and Banker Doge partnership NFT that we essentially had commissioned. That's also for auction there. I believe the top donation right now is $40. That is basically currently in line to win that. We extended this competition overall. We essentially originally were having it only going for 1 day during our launch, but there was so much focus on the launch that we didn't really get to discuss it. So we extended the giveaway for a week, and I believe, or the event for a week, I should say. I believe that there are currently about 3 days left.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for that information, Nathaji. And I've posted the link in the TIKI token main chat if anyone else wants to take a look at that. It's definitely interesting, and it's all for a good cause as well, and really nice chance to get your hands on some really unique NFTs. So awesome. Yeah, thanks again for that, Nathaji.
For sure. And Paul was a big part of setting this up. He was the one that contacted the artist and essentially had them create the NFTs as well. So it's really been a group effort. I did a lot of the interactions with the charity themselves, kind of gathering information. I believe she made a video there, kind of explaining the event as well. So it's been interesting. Yeah, it's been our first time attempting something like this, kind of going into this area. We're very proud of what we've created so far, including the NFT auction system, or the donation system. I shouldn't really call it an auction. But overall, yes, it's something that we want to do more of in the future. Maybe we'll vary the events in different ways depending on who we're trying to partner with. But I could absolutely see us doing this, maybe alternating between giving a donation and doing an event.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, and thanks both to Nathaji and Paul for all the great work as well. Definitely. I've got another question here in the chat. It's from just in the YouTube chat. Let's have a read here. So, let's have a look. Sorry. Lucent Andrew says also about the Skynet stuff announced with Certec. Okay, so just regarding Certec and Skynet. So we're still waiting to actually hear back with them regarding the Certec status at the moment. We're hoping to hear back from them soon regarding what's happening with that, but it still has been completely paid for, but we're still trying to find out more information regarding when it will be going up. I saw there's another question regarding coin market cap as well, but I'm not too sure what you're trying to say. Let's have a look here. Running a airdrop event on CoinMarketCap could be a significant impact on the amount of buyers. We have thought about doing airdrop events before, but due to our limited supply and the way our current tokenomics work with the minimum 10,000 token supply, we thought that this wouldn't be a very beneficial thing to those investors getting these airdrop tokens, and it would just more pollute our supply and kind of reduce its scarcity without it being doing much to that. So this would have been something maybe if we had a larger supply would have been great, but with the way our tokenomics currently work, we don't see this as a feasible solution. And the general consensus with a lot of our community now is that I don't believe they think that this would be a great thing to do. So that's probably where we currently stand on airdropping our tokens with our limited supply. So I hope that answers your question. Sorry for the delayed response with that one. But if anyone else has any other questions, do feel free to ask. Any update on sex? No, I can't really confirm any updates on sex as of now, but I'll be sure to announce anything as we come to any announcements with any listings, but this is something still in the planning stage and we're still in discussion with some of these listing teams, but nothing has been confirmed at this stage. Does anyone else have any other questions before we wrap up the AMA?
Hey Jake, is it okay if I speak again?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, I just want, not really a question, but I just wanted to give a shout out to the guys that set up the animal support stuff. I just think that's really awesome for you guys to do that. It shows a lot of integrity, and I just wanted to give a yay for you guys shout out because that's really awesome to me. And that's all I had. So I'll mute myself now.
For sure.
Yeah, it's definitely great work.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that it definitely was. It's just our first foray into it, so we're learning a lot. But it's something that's important to the company overall. And I think that as we go forward, we're going to try and do more and more events like these. And hopefully, what I would like to do is really do like large scale, impactful events. This is something that's quite a bit smaller, but in the future, we would like to do even larger things. So definitely more to come.
Anything helps.
Yes, for sure.
Awesome. All right, does anyone else have any final questions before we wrap up the Tiki talk for today? I'll just double check the YouTube chat. Awesome. So just a general reminder for everyone who does have Tiki tickets in this week's sweepstake event. It will be concluding in approximately 23 minutes. If you aren't aware of what the sweepstake event is currently at the moment, for every 5,000 Tiki tokens purchased after taxes, you will earn yourself one Tiki ticket. We have a current prize pool of one BNB at the moment, and on top of it, this week only, we have 5 NFTs up for grabs. So we have five NFTs in the prize pool and 5 winners, so that's a 1 NFT each. And you'll basically, as a winner, you would be reserved NFT once the release is done. So we would be sending this, we would be minting this and sending this to your the winner's address. So definitely, I'll put the link in the chat now if you don't know too much about this, but it's definitely something if you are interested in entering this. There's a couple minutes left. There's a lot of information on the Tiki Sweepstake dashboard, but we will be drawing a winner soon for that. At the moment, we have around 2,834 entries, so it's quite a bit for this week compared to last week, so it's definitely interesting. All right, we got a question from iSmell. What's up? How's it going? Hey, iSmell, did you have a question? Oh, that's okay. That's all good. All right, everyone, we'll probably wrap up the AMA for today, but if you do have any other questions, feel free to ask in the main chat or DM one of the moderators. We will always be here around to answer any questions or concerns you might have about Tiki or anything else. But in the meantime, I do believe we're going to close the voice chat here and reopen it. Some of the other moderators on the team will be sticking around just to keep the conversation going. Feel free to have a chat with them, ask them any questions as well. But yeah, we will be wrapping up the AMA segment for today. But definitely appreciate everyone coming down and taking time out of your day to listen to some of the updates and join in the conversation. Definitely big thanks to the Banker Doge team for taking time out of their day. I know they're extremely busy with a lot of the updates they're working on in their own project, but definitely answering some of the questions from our community and their community, it's much appreciated. And I hope we can do something like this in the future for sure. So I'll wrap up everything.
For sure, absolutely. And I just want to reiterate that we are hard at work on the various updates. The Banker Doge Vault was our basically first public showing of the new gas fix, right, which is perfectly functional and something we're very, very happy with so far. But there is basically a certain level of work required to transition that into a 2-token system like TIKI. And then in addition to that, we obviously need to migrate all the users. So those are the 2 remaining challenges that we're currently working on. But we actually do believe that the gas fix was likely the most complex one. So hopefully we'll have both of those done in the very near future.
Definitely, and I'm super optimistic to see those updates come through, and obviously making sure that it's secure, works well, and keeps everything working as it should. They're the main things, and that's something I'd much prefer over something being rushed out. So definitely take the time that needs to be done to get it right, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing those amazing updates come through. And seeing it work so well with the Banker Doge Vault, I'm super excited to see that implementation in our double token reward vault. It's definitely awesome to see.
For sure. Thank you so much. And I hope you all have an excellent weekend.
Awesome. Yep. Thanks everyone. Take it easy. We'll wrap up the AMA for today. Like I said, any questions, ask in the chat, DM anyone on our team. But yeah, we'll see everyone next week for episode 15 TIKI Talk. But we'll wrap up that for today. So take care everyone. See you later.
For sure. Have a good one.